So there you have it, Valve are going to release a little Steam box later this year. And hey, Gabe Newell, better with a beard. And now for your favorite way to learn about the latest in gaming news, get ready to get funky, it's the SAMTIME News! And it's game time. Hello, welcome to the SAMTIME News. We got the latest great news on video games. I'm your host, Sam Tucker, aka SAMTIME, and this episode is brought to you by telepathy. Let's get in some stories. First story today, oh my god, there's such a big episode, so many new console news coming out. Let's get into it. First story, the Steam box. So steamy. Digital game online distributor Steam want to create their own little box which you can plug into your TV to play their games on it. Yes, in a recent interview by big gaming god Gabe Newell, better with a beard. In a recent interview, Gabe Newell, the big head honcho of Steam and Valve, he gave away a few secrets to what they're working on at Steam, a little project they got going.
We look at it, what
seems to be happening is they're making like a little PC, a little living room PC, which will run Linux, and that'll plug into your TV. And this runs right in line with the recent Steam upgrade thing called Big Picture Mode.
Welcome to Big Picture,
whereby the whole Steam experience has been optimized for these living room PCs, optimized for controllers, and HD TVs.
Steam comes to your TV.
And in the little video where they talk about the features of Big Picture Mode, I love what the guy says once.
A web browser for the TV that doesn't suck.
It's a good video.
What's up with that?
Now, Gabe Newell is held very highly by some gaming people, and really I don't quite see it, and I'll explain why. In 1998, Half-Life was released for the PC. I didn't play because I was too young, 8 years old. Come on, give me a break. And when it came out on PlayStation 2 in 2001, I didn't play because I was too busy playing Sly Cooper Thievius Raccoonus. The year 2000, Counter-Strike was released. I did play this in a LAN party with a few friends, and it was quite fun, but I had no idea what the game was. I mean, I wasn't that into game. I didn't know what the whole developer thing was. 2004, Half-Life 2 was released on the Xbox and PC. I didn't play this because I was more of a PlayStation man, as I said before. In 2007, Portal was released on all major consoles, and I love that game. It was damn good. Anyway, and now onto the Steam business, where you buy and download games onto your computer online. Well, I didn't get into this much because I'm a console man, as I said earlier, and if I do use a computer, I'm a Mac man rather than a PC man. Yes. So that's why I'm not in a love affair with Gabe Newell and Steam and all that, but this does seem like an interesting idea, I'll give it that. Now, he doesn't want to introduce motion controls into this system. He wants to introduce some sort of weird biometric system, whereby it like tells what your muscles are doing, and even a face gaze tracking device where it sees how sort of in the game you are. It says it opens up different communication avenues between you and the game. It does kind of sound a little weird. It does kind of sound as weird as a room full of Steve Jobs heads all being on a conveyor belt, except one of them is self-aware. And he also goes on about the Steam store, where everyone can make their own store, where you could have a SamTime store with SamTime's favourite games, you could have the Funky Army store with the funky games, the worst games on Steam, the best games on Steam, the first-person shooter store. Anyone can make their own store, but I don't quite get the point of this. I mean, do you get a little rev share in the games that you sell there, or is it just an avenue to have your favourite games online? I don't know. Odd. He also wants the Steam box to work as some sort of crazy super duper LAN device, where you can have one little box, plug it up to 8 TVs with 8 controllers, and then you can have a big LAN party. And it is fun having lots of people playing in the same room. Yeah, everything's gone online these days, but nothing really compares when everyone is in the room at the same time and yelling out to each other when you're all in the same space. That is pretty fun. I've done that ages ago when I was really young. He's also open to third-party developers making their own little Steam boxes. One there's been a lot of talk about, a partnership between Steam and XI3. Their modular PC is codenamed Piston.
Lightning McQueen is gonna win the Piston!
And there's a whole bunch of little ports in the back, and you can slide in the upgrading parts for it. Very confusing. So many options with technology, my brain hurts. So there you have it. Valve are going to release a little Steam box later this year. And hey, Gabe Newell, better with a beard.
Better with a beard.
Onto another gaming console thing, Razer are going to release a gaming tablet.
World first tablet! Designed for PC gamers!
It has a 10.1-inch screen, runs Windows 8, and it's going to cost around $999 American dollars. They're basically going to play games like Dishonored on default resolution with 59 frames per second. You can get a keyboard dock for it, which turns it into a laptop.
Keyboard!
Why don't you just get a laptop? You can also get a dock for it which has USB and HDMI ports, which turns it into a Steam box.
HDMI and stuff!
Why don't you just get a Steam box? And for $249, it does have an optional gaming dildo attachment.
Gaming dildos!
Which turns it into a sexually deviant PlayStation Vita. Hello! I just don't understand. I really don't see who will buy this. People who buy tablets, they want a cheaper tablet. I mean, the iPad is a lot cheaper than this. And people who want gaming, they can just game on their phone or freaking on their Steam boxes. They don't need a giant tablet. They could get a PS Vita. They don't need a giant tablet to play their games portably. And apparently this idea was crowdsourced. I mean, who put their money behind this? I mean, if I was the investor, I'd be like, this idea is ridiculous, it's ludicrous, and I'm out. I love Dragon Den references.
Ooh, I'm out too.
And a little update on the Oculus Rift, a virtual reality goggle set. Oh wow. There's been a driver release called Vireo Perception. God, why don't you just buy another vowel? Which enables these goggles to work with Mirror's Edge, Skyrim, Left 4 Dead, Half-Life. Left 4 Dead, Half-Life 2, Portal 2. This is scary. I mean, imagine running on the rooftops doing some parkour, shooting zombies, all in real life in your virtual goggles thing. Scary. I like it. Hey, did you know Christian Bale was a Pokemon master?
New card.
Good work on that one, Demi.
Catch them all.
The funky movement has begun!
You have to follow your dream, and I think that's part of being funky.
Yes, the other day I released a video called The Funky Movement, where basically I want to outline what it means to be funky, and I want us to help each other to get funky and live our dreams.
I want to help you guys out as well.
It's a new program where I'm hoping to release it about every week, where we can showcase the Funky Army and what we're doing and what everyone's different passions and cool things are.
What is the thing that drives you, what inspires you?
As well as trying to build the Funky Army while we're at it. Yeah! Yeah! It's had a good response already, and I've got some good ideas for it, so support it if you can. Watch the video if you haven't already, and let's get this funky movement going. Let's get funky! That's been the SAMTIME news. Check out my gaming channel if you like. I was a bit sick that weekend, so I sounded like a girl.
The only other maze I've been in the game was in T-rated 2.
And British.
I squeezed through that, no problem.
And I call myself Nutty Lamb.
Nutty Lamb Hill.
Link in the description. Hit it, Nutty! Stay tuned for Funky Time. I'll see you next week. SAMTIME. Sign off!
Subscribe today!
Funky Time! Anyway, onto the Steam. Anyway, onto the Steam business, digital online remote. Anyway, onto this Steam business, digital online. Anyway, onto this Steam business, digital Anyway, to the Steam business, downloading games on the internet. Anyway, to the Steam business!
Very, very funky.
Let's see Paul Allen's card.
Oh my god.
Nailed it!